Goeiemorgen. So task switching. When I started managing other people, I noticed this thing that happens where people don't work efficiently, and you actually have to force them to do this. It's not really spoken about in the construction industry. It's more when you look into corporate that they talk about this. And it's also one of the reasons why multitasking is a load of bullshit. It's the fact that it's this concept of task switching. So one particular guy made it very apparent. We were doing cable racking in a factory. I would say to him, just put this rack here. He would go, cut a piece of Unistruct, weld it on. Go back, cut the next piece of Unistruct, put it on. Go back. So in each, he's measuring a piece of Unistruct, cutting it, getting on the ladder, doing the welding. So he's getting kitted up to do welding. Then he's coming back down, cutting another piece. And it took him for a whole morning to do one little section of cable racking. So then I forced him, listen, figure out what lengths of Unistruct you need, work it out, cut a whole lot of them, mark, weld, put your rack, done. So he did that for a while, but he would keep switching back to this very inefficient way of working, which was obviously frustrating for me. So this is something, again, the analogy of the manager versus the staff. We got to see the staff sometimes as a blunt instrument, and you need to keep directing them in that direction. It's going to be an ongoing process. It can be frustrating. We just have to deal with that. We have to get over that, and we have to keep reminding them this is inefficient. You need to drive that machine. You need to say, cut all of these pieces here so that we can put them up, so we don't spend time going up and down like a bunch of idiots. Same as when you're in an office environment. If you're constantly switching from one task to another, you're not going to finish one task. You need to get back into doing that task. It is very inefficient. Block some time, do the task. Maybe you'll get some phone calls, etc. Get back to that task instead of switching between many tasks. All right. So the best way to deal with this is firstly teach people to think in terms of a process. So what step of the process do we need to do now? Are we cutting now, or are we fitting now? Because switching between cutting and fitting, you're wasting a lot of time in the setup. You're wasting a lot of time in the going up and down. Whereas cutting, then fitting, and then finishing, for instance, is a better approach. So not many people can think in these processes. Not many people can think, I need to do step 1, 2, and 3. That's why a lot of people will keep switching back to that mode of cut a piece, fit it, cut a piece, fit it, rather than working efficiently, cutting what needs to be cut, fit it, and moving on. I'm just using cutting and fitting as an example because I've got a good example of that. So directing the process, taking one person and putting them on a task and not letting them carry on until they finish that task, and then moving them on to the next task. Once you've done this over and over, they see the progression of tasks, and then eventually they'll get the process. But expecting people to explain the process and them just understanding it is not going to work. People need to actually go through the process step by step. So this is why I'm saying you need to drive the machine. You need to say step 1, step 2, step 3, and eventually people learn, okay, this is the process.